Hey, this is Nick with a special for the Miles from Nowhere blog. Today we're visiting with Bill Pratt-Steele, who just finished an incredible accomplishment. He has now done 10 years of riding at least one century, which is a 100-mile bike ride, every month for each of those 10 years. Come hell, high water, heat, cold, rain, snow, doesn't matter one bit. He has done at least one 100-mile ride each of those 120 months, and often several rides in those months. Bill, tell us what caused you to get to the point where you wanted to do something incredible like this.
In March 2001, I was struck by a pickup truck outside of Kerrville, Texas, and after a rather lengthy recovery period, I decided that I was going to get back, ride with more determination than I ever had before in my life. In January 2003, I signed up with a group based out of the Midwest, the Ultra Cycling Endurance Group, and they had a century challenge associated with that, and I decided to participate in that, and that's how I started.
Well, this was no small injury, because you had a lot of very, very serious injuries. You know, it's one thing to say that you're lucky to be riding, but the truth of the matter is you're very lucky to be with us today. Tell us about those injuries that you incurred.
I had broken my neck in one place and my back in two places. Got to take a helicopter ride to San Antonio and spent about 8 days in the hospital. And then after that, probably at least 6 months recovery time, and it fueled my desire to ride even more than I had before.
So you were broken but not beaten, and today you can proudly tell us that you have been going at it for 10 years. And during those 10 years, no doubt you had some pretty crazy 100-mile rides, and I have a bet that they're got to be in the wintertime when it's cold and messy and everything. What were some of the craziest 100-mile rides that you did during these 10 years?
Probably my most challenging ride was in January of 2009. Right at the end of the month, I had not ridden my ride, and it snowed 10 inches on the 28th of January. And I sat around, and January 31st was on a Sunday, and I decided that I'd probably need to head south to find clear roads. Drove all the way to New Deal, Texas, not to find clear roads, and ended up turning around and coming back to Canyon, and discovered there was a 3-mile section of the service road on the I-27 freeway between Highway 217 and Cemetery Road that for whatever reason didn't hold the snow cover, and I parked the vehicle and ended up doing back and forth stretches on that until I got my 100 miles.
Great. And what about some of the other fun stuff that we've done through the years? I know I've been lucky enough to join with you on many of these rides. We've done some crazy stuff in the middle of the night. Tell us about some of those.
During 2011, during the hot summer, we discovered that probably the best time to ride was in the evening, and we had done several centuries, leave at 9 o'clock at night, and just ride through the night and get back in the wee hours of the morning, and it was fun.
Good. Now, Bill, after 10 years of this, I have to ask, what next? Are you going to keep going, or are you just going to say, okay, 10 years, I've done it, what's the next challenge?
Next month will tell the story. If I ride a century in January of 2013, I'm on the road again.
Well, good. Thank you, Bill, and congratulations on an incredible accomplishment, and I look forward to riding with you, and we'll see you down the road.
All right. Thank you. It is fun no matter what.